Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Love Our Life. My name is John, and today we are here at Universal Orlando Resort to check out the brand new Epic Universe Preview Center. That's right, it is open now to the public. We're pretty early, like 8 a.m. It does open that early because the doors are open. We're going to go in here, check it all out, see what is going on with this thing, check out all the merch that they have in here, see the scale model that they have actually in here. It's going to be really cool and exciting. So let's get inside. So come on and join me. Before we go in, I wanted to point this out. Look at this. This is amazing. They have a CGI flyby of the whole park, which we've shown in our previous videos. This is something that Universal unveiled when they were talking about Epic Universe. This is pretty cool, man. Oh, look, there's the blue dragon. That is cool. That looks beautiful. So here it is, the Epic Universe Preview Center. Let's walk inside and check this bad boy out. Also, take a look at this. Before you go in, make sure you scan the QR code so you can download the app. Yes, there is an Epic Universe app now. This is specifically for the Preview Center, where it can use AR on the actual model that we're about to look at here in just a minute. All right, we are inside the Preview Center now, and we have a lot to show you guys. There's some merch over here to my left, Dark Universe. It's pretty cool. We'll get an in-depth look at this in just a minute. There's the medallion there for that. Let's walk inside here. Here in the middle of the room is where the gigantic model is at, which we're going to take a look at in just a second and show you guys. So that's what everyone is gathered around at, but we will actually go over there and zoom in and everything. I kind of want to get an idea of what everything looks like in here. First thing we're going to start off with, though, is the How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. Look at this. So this is what the portal will look like when you go in. And this is an idea of the land. We've talked about this at length in our videos for Epic Universe. But this looks just amazing here. That is so cool. It's beautiful. Here's a look at the medallion here for that How to Train Your Dragon. And they have the merchandise over here as well. We'll start with this because this is one of the most anticipated lands here. Have toothless plushes, hats, the shirt here as well. You guys remember that popcorn bucket? Well, here it is. They have that in here as well. I think his eyes light up too. You think on that? But we also have this big plush here. Here is a shirt. And then this one is cool too. That is pretty awesome. It actually glows in the dark. A toothless hat. That is so cool. That is awesome. Okay, it is time to look at the model here. This thing is amazing. Look at this. Here at the front we have the Kronos, which is just shining there. Look at that thing, man. It looks awesome. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit closer to it. See, there's an inscription on the portal itself, which I believe someone has actually figured that out what it is. But let's start from the top here. So this is where you're going to enter in. We're going to do the AR here in just a minute. It's where you're going to enter into the park right here, come through here, and go through the Kronos right here, which looks awesome. Then you're going to continue into Celestial Park, right behind the Kronos here. Hang out there. Over here is the Atlantic Restaurant, which looks amazing. And it continues on to the Celestial Carousel. And then, of course, the fountain area here. Well, this is going to be a big fountain show here at Epic Universe back here. Going all the way to the Grand Helios Hotel right there. This looks awesome. Okay, so let's back it up here and let's zoom in on something else. Let's go over here to our right to the Isle of Berk, which we see here. We've covered this extensively on the channel as well. But you can see the actual area itself. This is the fire drill ride that we're looking at right here. And we'll get a little closer here in a minute to show you a little more details. But this is the fire drill right here. And then right behind it is the mead hall, which looks great. That is so cool. And of course, the coaster that's going around the whole land is Hiccup's gliders. This looks great. So it's actually pretty cool to see this in person, to see the actual model of what it's going to look like when it's done. As it goes, extends back here, it goes around over here to the left side. Over here to the left side is the portal itself, which looks good. Okay, so now let's start with Super Nintendo World over here, as you can see it in its glory. But let's zoom in here and take a look. We have Peach's Castle here, which leads into the land, which also the Yoshi ride is right here. It's pretty cool. And then Mount Beanpole, of course, right here in front of us, which looks amazing. We will spend a little more time on this one at a later time in the video, but some things over here I want to show you. I can't see from this angle, but I wanted to focus on Donkey Kong Country right here, which looks awesome. You can see the coaster here. Zooming in here as it goes around, and the little minecart there. Look at this little minecart right here. It looks incredible. And it's so cool how that does that. You know, how it looks and how it looks like it's going to hop the actual track itself. But then, if you notice something, we talked about in our videos that we thought that this wall was going to be painted. It's not going to be painted. It's supposed to be blue like this. So, which is an added bonus. It's pretty cool that we just found that out. Goes around here to the waterfall area where the barrel is. This is where the Donkey Kong face is, right here, with the waterfall coming out here, and the barrel where the lift is going to go, which is right there. So all that looks pretty amazing and pretty awesome. I love every bit of this. I think it's just so cool. One thing though I wanted to point out as well while we're over here is this is the actual entrance right here to Donkey Kong Country, and here's the down plane right there. So pretty wild. Also, here is the portal to Super Nintendo World. Look at this thing. That is so cool. Now this has yet to be under construction. The bottom part has over at Epic Universe construction site, but this actual top part, not really much movement on that right now, but still looks awesome. You can see this side of everything. Here is actually going into How to Train Your Dragon a little bit more. Here, there is the portal right there, How to Train Your Dragon. And then the actual Viking camp over here. And then this one's awesome. Dragon Racer Rally right there. And the stands that we've talked about for so long. It's so amazing to see it finally in person. Okay, moving over to Dark Universe. Let's talk about this bad boy, because we have a lot to talk about here. Alright, let's start with this. Okay, so over here we actually have the manor, which looks amazing. You can see this on this side. And of course, here is the Wolfman coaster we've been talking about for months and months. And the little ride vehicle as you zoom in here. This looks awesome. This is going to be an amazing attraction. I cannot wait. Now remember, this one is very similar to the way Guardians of the Galaxy is as far as the cart moving. No, I know that they are not all designated and they are not all on one rotation, because they rotate freely. So this is pretty cool though, how they do this and how it goes into here, and you can actually see some of the details as it goes into the actual building itself, like all the different color tarps up there on top of the building there. Looks so good. And of course, right here in the middle, we see all of the entranceways here, which can be seen going inside of Dark Universe, and here is the main entrance alley here. as well going into this area. You see all that as it just kind of goes through here. But then the actual portal itself, which looks amazing. That's so cool. Now, backing up just a little bit, we do have the windmill here that's on fire. And that's going to be a cool effect if it's always that way. So that'll be cool to see that, but pretty amazing. What's also really interesting is the show building itself here. The show building is actually pretty huge compared to everything else that's in here. It actually goes to show you this is going to be the manor, and then this is the actual show building behind it itself, which is going to be really cool. So it actually goes around here and show you how big the actual attraction is in itself. So kind of get an idea and the scale how big this ride will be. So it's not just kind of how small. Like Wolfman seems like it's going to be very short. This one does seem like it's going to be a pretty in-depth dark ride. And then of course you can actually see the windmill over here as well, which looks awesome. So pretty impressive as we go down inside here to look inside of the town itself. The town itself just looks amazing. I cannot wait to walk through that. But I am curious if the little well is in there. Yep, there it is. The little well we always talk about on the Epic Universe construction updates. It is there. It made it into the model. So that means it's going to actually be there, right? Because we've already seen it. But it's cool that it's on the actual model. But something else that's really interesting that I just noticed is here is the backstage gate here. That is cool. That is awesome. Pretty incredible stuff. A restaurant right next to that, which we know that this is rumored to be like a barbecue restaurant, which is going to be awesome. Okay, so we still have a couple more things to check out here, so let's check it out. So here is the Grand Helios Hotel. We've talked about this extensively for a while. You can see how this is going here. Look at this. This is pretty amazing. It looks so good. Here's the entranceway, and then here will be the parking garage for the Grand Helios, which looks awesome. So we talked about that quite a bit here on the channel, and we'll have to get on the other side to show you the other side of it, but this looks pretty awesome. So let's continue on with the Grand Helios over here real quick, showing you the front of it. And then of course you can see the fountain out here. And then here's a better look at the entrance portal to Dark Universe. This looks amazing. I think this is my favorite entrance portal of the whole park so far. It looks good. You can kind of see down in there, see a little bit of the town in there. Everything just looks phenomenal. So anyway, let's back up here. Let's go into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and let's talk about this. This is going to be the Ministry of Magic here at the new park at Epic Universe. Of course, we can see how this goes in here, and you can see all the different structures and buildings and a little tent here, which looks cool. That's pretty cool, like a circus tent right there. And then you can kind of see the entrance here. There's a statue back here, which I did not know there was going to be a statue back there. That is pretty cool. But overall, my favorite part of this whole thing is the Elder One entrance portal. Pretty amazing. Looks good. And right next to that, of course, is the restaurant we've been talking about that's going into that. And I just feel like there's not a lot I want to say about this side of this. I mean, it looks awesome. It looks amazing. But what I really want to get to is over here to my left, which is the Stardust Racers. Yes, now officially Stardust Racers. Here is the dual racing coaster, which we've known it for months. But we also get a close look at the ride vehicles here. Look at those things. So we've seen pictures from BioReconstruct that has confirmed how it looks. But, I mean, this is pretty amazing. So cool, man. So backing up into that, just showing you this area here. This is going to be where you actually enter the attraction over here, this area. And it's going to go around, of course, from there. Man, how awesome does that carousel look? This is so cool. And of course, right behind that, on the other side, is the Isle of Berk. And you can see here, we finally might be able to show it, the entranceway here to the actual park, or not to the actual park, but the actual land itself, right over here. Come through here, and they are going to have barriers up there, so you cannot get over that. That's the entranceway right here, and then here are our two famous little Vikings hanging out right there at the front. So overall, I mean, this thing is pretty extensive. It's pretty amazing, and I cannot wait to see this in person. I think it's going to be an amazing time, an amazing place, and this just looks super awesome. Okay, so here's the actual Epic Universe Preview Center app here. You can go here. Beyond this gate finds gardens, green, and epic worlds that fill your dreams. So we'll go in here and look at this. You actually see the different lands itself here. We have Harry Potter over here in the Ministry of Magic. As we look around, we can see some stuff going on here. I'm going to put all these here pre-recorded so you guys can see. Alright, time to step into the portal of Super Nintendo World. You guys know I cannot wait for this. Let's just go in. I mean, let's just see what happens when we hit the wall, right? Oh, maybe not. But still, this is amazing. I cannot wait to experience this in person, in real life. I cannot wait. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the merch that's over here. We have a Yoshi hat. Look at this. A Yoshi hat? Are you kidding me? This is amazing. Of course, we do have a Mario hat here as well. And I was about to be offended if they did not have a Luigi hat. This is so cool. And look at this star plush. This thing is amazing. This is definitely something Angie's alley here. And then they also have the Super Nintendo World sign here. That's cool. It's very similarly made to the HHN signs. This is $30 for that. So pretty awesome. All right, and we have the Yoshi merch over here. Take a look at that. It is a big shirt. And over here, we have the drawstring bag and some Yoshi plushes here. But not only that, we're not going to stop there. We have some keychains here as well for Yoshi, which looks awesome. And also, we have the little lanyards as well. That is awesome. I miss my HHN lanyards that I had, so I might have to get one of these. Now, they do have a cup here. So look at this thing. Yoshi! That is awesome. Price on this is $10, so not bad. And then they do have it in a kid's t-shirt as well. And of course, down here, they have the Yoshi mug, which looks awesome. All right, we have a Bowser t-shirt here. Look at Bowser hanging out. Now, this is very, very tempting for me to get today. But also, we have Bowser over here. Bowser plushie. Look at him. That is awesome. That is so cool. And then they have a bigger size of him. Is it sad that all I can think of is Jack Black now when I see this? He is $40, so not bad for a pretty large plushie. I mean, here's my hand. So it's pretty big. And then, of course, they do have some Bowser keychains here as well. Looking good. This one is really cool. I like that one a lot. Then they have the Bowser lanyard, which is, these are $14, by the way. $14 for these. So, pretty amazing stuff. And they also have a Bowser cup here. This is so cool. This is $10 as well. And they do have the Bowser shirt in kids. So a Super Nintendo World hat here, but what is really interesting is this. The actual Universal Orlando Resort on here. But let's check out more stuff here. We actually have a hoodie here as well. And then, of course, we have Mario and Luigi plushes down over here. Yoshi, all the different plushes, and Princess Peach. We haven't gotten to her yet, but we do have a kid's shirt in saying Universal Orlando. And then we have the adult shirt in black, Universal Orlando. And then up top here, which is way up top, is an actual water bottle itself. So that is cool. That looks amazing. I can't wait to actually walk into the park with my Super Nintendo merch. It's going to be an amazing day. Okay, take a look at this Mario t-shirt. This is pretty cool. Then they have the drawstring bag right here as well. Then take a look at this hat. They actually have a snapback hat of Mario, which looks awesome. This one is $27. Which looks nice. And then, of course, they have some keychains here as well. And the actual lanyard itself, which looks good. But you guys know, we're holding out for Luigi, right? And then, of course, they have the kids' shirt here. And the Mario cup. So the Mario cup here, we actually already have this. Our friend, Lisa, who watches all of our videos, brought us one from Hollywood a few months ago, and we still appreciate that, Lisa. So we already had this at home. So that's one I don't have to collect. But next to it is Luigi. The man, Luigi. And he looks amazing. Look at this. So the price on this one is $30 as well, which all of these are going to be $30. And they have the drawstring bag next to it. But also, for opening day, come on. You know what's going to happen. You're going to see me in this hat right here, the Luigi hat. I believe I said these are, yeah, $27 for these. It's cool, which has the Super Nintendo symbol over here on the side, which looks good. That's awesome. Then underneath that, we have all the different pins and stuff, which looks good. And of course, the Luigi lanyard. This is going home with me. If not today, very soon. They also have the Luigi mug down here as well. And of course the t-shirt. And you know, this is gonna happen. There we go. Luigi cup. This is so awesome. Finishing up over here with Princess Peach. Look at the t-shirt there, that's awesome. Also the drawstring bag. And look at this. This is cool. This headband here. So you can actually get a headband. They don't have a hat for it, they have a headband, which looks awesome. And of course the lanyard over here for Princess Peach. This looks so good. And the cup as well. And they have some keychains for it, but not a lot. And then they have the mug down here as well, which looks really good. Okay, I wanted to talk about these two. Look at these headbands, man. This is awesome. We've seen this one before. Look, you can see me in the reflection there. Hi. Okay, and then over here we have the Luigi one, which, you know, if I was going to wear one, this would be the one that I would wear. And then, of course, going over here to the side, here is the Boo Ghost. Not to be confused with Little Boo, but that is pretty cool. And then, of course, up top, we have Yoshi as well. And Yoshi's looking good. That is so cool. Here's that Super Nintendo water bottle I was telling you guys about. This is $25. This looks awesome. We still have a lot to talk about. So my general overall consensus is I'm pretty overwhelmed with everything that's in here right now. There's just so much, from standing in front of these things to taking pictures with everything and just kind of just moving along and showing you guys everything. So over here, we're about to do the Wizarding World merch. Now there's not a lot over here that's brand new, but we're going to show it to you anyway. Okay, so here is the Ministry of Magic merch we're going to take a look at here. Hey, look at this. This hoodie, this is pretty amazing. For in dreams, we enter a world that is entirely our own. This thing looks really cool. Front here? Yep, the front has the Ministry of Magic on the front there. Underneath that is a hat, which looks good. This is pretty cool here. We also have a bag underneath it as well. Then a kid's shirt. Gotta have something for the kiddies, right? And then, of course, we have the pins up here too. And then these glasses, which is pretty amazing. Kind of small, but pretty awesome. $17, hand wash only. Remember that? It'll rip the symbol off of it. A water bottle, kind of very similar to the one we just saw over there. And of course, we have the adult t-shirt, which looks really, really nice. $33 on that. And then we have the tank top down here, which looks good. So, pretty cool. Not a whole lot. I'm not going to show you the rest of it because it's merch we've shown like a million times. But this looks amazing. And this is the portal going into Ministry of Magic. This thing looks amazing and has me way more excited than I thought I would be. Because look at this. I didn't realize it was all going to look like this. Because I don't think any concept art has been released till just now. We have a cafe on the left. Over here, it looks like we have a candy shop on the right. And of course, we have the main attraction here in the middle. But that is pretty awesome. Can't wait to be standing where those guys are and taking a picture. But Ministry of Magic looks amazing. And here is where you can actually check out over here, which looks awesome. Just amazing, amazing logo. I just can't get over how good that logo looks. Over here, we do have some Epic Universe merch, so let's go take a look at this. So some of this is going to be the same, but not all of it. We have seen this before, but this bag is new right here. This right here as well. This little coin purse. It's an Epic Universe hat, which looks awesome. That is cool. And then underneath it here, we also have the backpack. That is pretty amazing. I love that. And of course, we've seen this t-shirt before. And we have the lanyard here, or the, I guess the official name for these are your luggage tag or whatever. Then the Epic Universe picture frame. Looks good. And they do have a souvenir tumbler here, $38.99. And this does hot and cold, vacuum insulated. That is cool. This also counts as a freestyle as well if you buy it. So pretty amazing, pretty awesome stuff. And of course, we already have this t-shirt here, which looks slightly different. Looks slightly different, but kind of similar. Last but not least, we have Dark Universe. This looks amazing. And we can confirm that Dartmoor is going to be the name of the town here at Dark Universe, which is pretty awesome. But let's check out some of the merch. Okay, so for the Dark Universe merch, we can see this here. We have this t-shirt right here. This looks incredible. This one is $33. And this one next to it, which looks awesome. It's like all blue electricity going around it. This one is also $33. Both shirts are really soft and nice. But this one down here, look at this hoodie. This thing is awesome. That is so cool. I love the look of that. And of course, they have some wallets here as well. And they have like a little bag here, almost like a fanny pack kind of bag, and a Dark Universe sign, which is awesome. But they do have a shirt for the kids as well. You can see here. That is pretty cool. I like that one a lot. But also, they have the Dark Universe hat as well. This looks good. It's pretty cool. Very similar to that one down there. Of course, have the bucket hat right here too. It's pretty cool. Also, some ornaments over here. The Dark Universe ornaments. This is pretty awesome. And then a patch here. And they do have the lanyards, which is amazing. I'm so glad that they have these because they look amazing. Also, I just realized we have a towel over here. This looks awesome for this. Of course, going around, we have an AirPods case, which looks cool, and a phone case for that. And of course, a license plate over here as well. But going around one more time, we have a shot glass or a toothpick holder and a little wallet here. Look at that. That is so cool. Of course, I almost walked out of here without even noticing the Celestial Park medallion over here, which looks amazing. So a lot of this merch is the same, the patch, the shirts. I wanted to show you all these little magnets here that you can actually get, which looks really good. And then underneath that is the actual keychain. Look at that thing, man. That is awesome. And then, of course, they have the lanyard, which I think they had the lanyard before when we showed it in the studio store. But here is another pin here, which looks good. So, pretty awesome. Pretty amazing. So, let's give our thoughts. All right, guys, so there you have it. That was our day out here at the Epic Universe Preview Center. So amazing and awesome. I am so glad that Universal put this together. We've been hearing about this for probably over like a year. We knew that Islands of Adventure got a preview center, and so now we know that Epic Universe, of course, has one. It's open to the public from 8 a.m. till midnight or whenever City Walk closes, is what my understanding is as of right now. Now, the hours can change as the summer goes on, and with everything going on this weekend, Universal has so much going on. Epic Universe Preview Center, DreamWorks Land opening tomorrow, Sensational opening tomorrow night, the new Harry Potter show as well. So all that's going on this weekend. It's just going to be a crazy weekend, but make sure you get down here and check all of this out. And of course, in July, we have the parade coming as well, which is going to be awesome. But overall, this is awesome. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to cover. I'm probably going to have to come back and cover more because there's just so much in here. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button and the notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. And remember, the road goes ever on. I will see you next time.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading